Okay, hello everyone. So, this is going to be a single specific love reading for post and possibly during the COVID-19 mess. I have 3 piles. This is going to be number 1, number 2, and number 3. Pick which one you're most drawn to. As you can see, they're all the same card, so you don't have anything visual to differentiate from. But yeah, just whichever you feel most drawn to, you can pause the video. This is possibly going to be timeless for some people if someone's watching it in the future, but I'm recording this on April 10th, which is in the thick of the isolation and social distancing and the quarantine. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty in-depth reading, I think. I have every single deck right beside me, so we'll see what happens. So without any further ado, let's get into group number 1. Okay, group number 1. You chose the card furthest to your left, and you got man holding a heart. So already, that's a good sign. I'm seeing it as a kind of King of Cups, Knight of Cups situation card, which is like an offer of love. So let's get into everything now. This is going to be a very in-depth reading, so I don't know how long this is going to be, but I am going to use a lot of decks here, so I don't know if this is relevant to you guys, but I have Don't Stop Me Now, because I'm having such a good time. Okay, you guys are already the lovey, lovey, lovey cards. Okay, where am I going to put that? Put it up there. So it's in the corner, still in kind of view. So you got 4 of Wands to start and the Lovers to start. So there's a possibility you guys could be talking to somebody already, or if not, when you get out, you will find someone and start something with them. Let me get more information. You or they could be a earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. The masculine energy I'm seeing more as that, but then again, you also have the man holding a heart, so not necessarily. Yeah, with just the cards that are here already, you definitely have potential for coming in contact with somebody who is like a counterpart situation, someone you're going to want to get married to, but there'll also be passion and equal give and take situation. I think it's possible, if you are out of work now, I think it's possible you're going to meet this person through work, or when you get back into work, you're going to start up with this person. That's if you're not talking to this person already, or you haven't met them yet. But there is a good chance that you maybe already know who this person is. I think just coming out of quarantine, you're just going to have a new start with them, and that's kind of nice. Yeah, okay. And you got the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and also the Death card. So yeah, for sure, when you come out of quarantine, you're going to probably be expecting a slow start back into the love area. But I think everyone's in that same boat where it's like we're all kind of like, we've had our lives on hold for however long, whenever quarantine is finished. So people are going to want to make these offers now, or are excited to make these offers. So I think there's a possibility that either you or they could make an offer, like kind of maybe slightly faster than you thought. Because with the Death card, there's just going to be like changes happening. And you have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, so I'm thinking like this time, like quarantine has given you a lot of time to think about how you go about things. So it's actually I can't verbalize it. You are going to be in a new headspace, and you're going to be more open to it. I'll say the signs I see here, the Death card is Scorpio and the Lovers is Gemini. They don't have to be significant to you necessarily. because you also have like the 2 Pentacles cards, but you also have the man holding a heart here. There's like technically every sign is somehow shown here, but those are the 2 specific signs, Scorpio and Gemini. So I'm going into my Cat Tarot deck just to get some more clarification. As I said, we're going really deep into this, so I don't know what's going to come out. These readings might be kind of long. We'll see what happens. 5 of Swords. The 9 of Wands. Okay. We're getting a lot of air energy here now. So there's a possibility you might be an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they could be an air sign, because like the first batch of the reading we only had 1 Swords cards, but now we have 3 out of these cards are Swords. So there's a possibility that you could be dealing with one of those. Obviously, sorry, I said 1. Gemini is also an air sign for the lovers, but like anyways, doesn't matter. The 5 of Swords, with that there, I'm seeing like there's a possibility you could have had a past with this person. You don't have to have had, but either you've had a past with this person or you've just had bad luck in the past as far as love goes. I mean, if you're single, that's kind of you've had bad luck with love anyway. But I think you're kind of gonna come into this with a new outlook, like I already said with the Death card. Like you're gonna come into like the world after this quarantine having grown a bit, or just feeling a bit more independent and yeah, wanting a person, but also not being reckless about the way you get them. I think there's also a chance that you or this person could be like both interested in each other already. If you already know this person, you both might be like curious and interested in each other, but like both of you have not told each other. And you may be like watching them online, like on their social media, and vice versa, them for you. And I think at the moment, the only reason, if that's the case, that neither of you have made a move is because both of you are standing in your own way. Maybe because you don't really know each other enough to make that extra step. Because like starting a conversation online without having had one in person, especially if you know that person in person when life's normal, I get that that can be a little different or challenging. But I think you're thinking of each other. I think you're thinking of each other a bit. I'm gonna, as I said that, this flipped out. 8 of Wands, yeah. You both are passionate towards each other. And I think when the ball starts rolling for this connection, it's gonna start rolling fairly quickly. Like there's the it's on top of the 6 of Swords energy, which is like a slow, like let's just like calm waters energy, whereas the 8 of Wands is like quick, fiery, passionate energy, like move fast. It'll be successful if you go fast. So I find that interesting how contrasting those two are. Let's see if there's anything else. I think you're gonna bond through, yeah, I think work, like you're gonna bond through work. I find this card interesting in this deck because the 5 of Pentacles is usually like a poor card as far as like you're not doing too well financially. However, on this deck, the cats are looking as if they're about to like kiss each other kind of thing. So it's interesting to me because I see this card in this deck as a more romantic card, like the stars are aligning kind of situation. And I think it's possible that, okay, this is going to be for some of you, not everyone, but for some of you, you're both out of work now because of the quarantine. You've lost your job, or like you weren't considered an essential worker or whatever, so you're out of work and you're staying at home. Both of you are thinking of each other if you know this person already. But I think when things get back to normal, you're going to bond over the loss of work and therefore like the loss of money possibly. I don't know, it's an interesting thing, but I think you're really going to bond over that, and that's actually going to bring your relationship together, which is kind of interesting. For those of you who don't know this person yet, I think there's a chance that you could meet them through work for sure, if you don't know them. You got a lot of 5s here. You got 3 5s. So you got the 5 of Wands too, which is like typically a conflict card. But I think this is playful conflict. Like, I think you're, like, looking at this card, it's telling me kind of like a playful, flirty energy, as opposed to like actual serious conflict. And the Magician card's on the bottom, so I'm seeing that you or they or both are manifesting this relationship during this time away, if that's what you're currently trying to do anyway. I need to know more about... Wow, I've never gotten this card from this deck before. Dragonfly Emergence. Huh. Okay. For the women watching, or like if you're a man, this will then talk about the woman, if that's your relationship. Whoever the divine feminine is, I feel like you're probably very like seductive, not necessarily I find like you're probably like, I don't know, this face is giving me like a mysterious vibe, like, I don't know. But I think also with Emergence in that card, you both are hiding your feelings under the surface. Like, no, neither of you have like openly said it yet if you know each other. I don't know, I'm getting a sense that you guys know each other. So sorry if you don't know each other yet or don't know who this person is, but I'm just like, a lot of like these, I feel like you know each other already. And Green Man synergy. I think there's a good chance that the man in the connection could be an earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Like the masculine energy, pardon my English things. I'm just trying to like verbalize because it said man. So I think you guys are just going to meld well. Like, you're going to, yeah, well, like with synergy, you guys are just going to get along really easily when you start to talk to each other. Because there's obviously sometimes like those situations where it's like, I've known you my whole life, however, we never talked, and now all of a sudden we're talking, and it's like, why the hell did we not talk this whole time? Kind of situation I'm getting. Do I want to do more tarot? I want to do more tarot. I just want to get more of a sense of who this person is to maybe help you figure out who they are. Explain them to me so I can help them figure out who it is if they don't know, or if what they're going to be like. Okay, we're getting water here. That's like, I find this to be the same as like this card to begin with. You got the Lovers again, so that's more Gemini energy. A 5 of fire, that's fire energy, obviously. So water signs are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. You're getting all the signs. Okay, please explain them to me. I think this person is very kind and like a very kind and compassionate person, emotionally mature, which is always nice. I think that, well, they're gonna see you as like stable financially and like maybe grounded, or that's what they look for in a person. So seeing that in you will make them want you. And I think the thing is like, they're gonna like that playful, like the edging of playful. You know when you're flirting with somebody and it's like kind of offensive, but it's on the line. Playing with that line, I think, is what this person is gonna do. Tell me more about this person. I think this person is holding themselves back, maybe because they're not ready necessarily right now to pursue you, if they think this is like that sort of a thing. So we've got a lot of earth and we've got a lot of air. A lot of air. You've got both the king and the queen of earth too. So there's definitely like having the lovers twice and having like both of these come out. I'm seeing like you guys are an actual counterpart, like will be good for each other in the long run. As far as this person, I think there's a good chance that they're a stable person, as far as both emotionally and like grounded wise, like probably financially as well. They're definitely the one holding themselves back. I think they are maybe healing right now. They may have had somebody, they may have either been with somebody before this has happened, or we're just going through a lot before everyone's life got put on hold, or they lost their job or whatever. They're just like kind of in a state of like needing to like take time for themselves, which like we all need that time too. I think they see you as extremely beautiful. They see you as extremely confident, which they love. They see you as independent, confident, and stable. Both, like, I think like very stable person, grounded person. But they also see you as smart, and that's independent again. They see you as very smart, and I mean, I find it interesting that she's holding a crystal ball or whatever. They may see you as kind of mystic as well. So like, obviously if you're watching this, you're kind of interested in tarot, but they definitely see you as like kind of witchy, but like not in a bad way. Witchy is not what people think it is. And you also got the Knight of Water coming out, so I think there's a chance that they could be the one to make the first official move. But I don't know. I'm a strong believer of just like letting the punches roll, and I think a lot of the time things will happen organically. That's not necessarily what I'm seeing. That's just kind of like a thing that I feel, because like I find in a lot of these readings people will tell you, oh, they're gonna make the first move, so you just end up sitting back and waiting for that. But I think just like roll with the punches, play it by ear. They got both the Knight and the King of Water, so they definitely are interested in you. I mean, it's a love reading, so duh, someone's gonna, but they could be a Pisces. We got the Pisces card here. And I think when they decide they are actually gonna go for you, it's going to be a situation where it's just gonna be like, this is gonna be my life now. This person is gonna be my life now. They're not gonna put their focuses on a bajillion different things. They're gonna make sure that like when they are with you, you're their focus. Yeah. But I think there's gonna be a minute before the ball starts rolling on that account. I think I'm gonna get my angel answers to see if they want to give me like how long after, or like approximate timing wise. Let's see if there's anything else here. Yeah, 10 of Earth, which, like, you're gonna be, when you guys get together, things are gonna be good, but I think you guys have to, like, let go of your control, like, overly trying to manipulate the thing and just, like, let things, like, happen organically. Because you got the 4 of Earth, which is, like, an overly controlling energy. And then you got the Dreamer, which is the Fool, right next to it, which is being like a free energy, just freedom. Oh my god, and you got the 2 of Water on the bottom of the deck. So there's a great chance that you guys are soulmates. Because that's a soulmate card for me anyway. I want to take my angel answers and see if they want to give me a time frame or just see what comes up as far as like this connection goes. When I cut the deck, I got within the next few weeks. We'll see if something else comes out. Because I'm seeing like there's possible pause before things get serious, or like, I don't know. We'll see what comes. There we go. There's one. Ask for help from others. Well, that's not very helpful. Ooh. Now we're talking. Okay. Something fell on the floor. So you also got listen to your intuition and let go. And I saw Waite fell on the floor. Let me just fetch it. With ask for help from others, I'm seeing there could be a possible matchmaker situation or like a mutual friend at work. If you are at work, if you're not at work, just take whatever. There could be a mutual friend that like ends up getting you together because one of you's like, I'm into them. And then you just find out that you're both into each other and it kind of gets set up like that. That could be a possibility with that card coming up. I think there's also, like I already said, there's going to be a little pause before things start. So with that Waite card, that's just reiterating that. There's a big yes that came out. So this is definitely a solid connection for you guys. And with let go, I think that's just to do with your control issues. Let go of that, having to manipulate the situation. And I think that's on both sides. Both of you need to do that. Sometimes we get in the habit of just being controlling, and then it actually hinders our situation more than helps it. Let's see if there's a time frame that comes. A year from now came up. So a year from now could be when you guys like are officially official or things start getting more serious. So definitely I'm seeing like the waiting for the connection to increase. I don't think that you guys are not going to be in communication until a year or whatever, but I definitely think like your relationship won't be as serious until then. Nothing is set in stone yet. Adjustments are required and a time to give rather than take. There's a chance like one of you could be a Virgo. We got a Virgo card there. Hold your vision. Hey, these are interesting energies. I haven't really gotten a lot of these cards out of this deck before. And don't let your past hold you back. I don't know. I'm just getting a big, huge energy of just roll with things. Just like go with the flow. Don't force anything. I think like if things are meant to happen, which I'm seeing that there is a huge yes that they're meant to happen, it's just like you just have to let things happen organically and then things will come out of it. But you can't force a situation in that way. Okay, sorry, I don't know how long my camera hasn't been recording. Yeah, basically the last thing I said, I think, was just like going with the flow is like the main message of this whole reading, because that's obviously what you need to improve upon. Okay. and not like being too controlling of anything, because if it's meant to happen, it will happen in due time. And I'm definitely seeing that it's meant to happen. Like in a year from now, you'll see that things have changed. However, you just gotta like let go and let things happen and wait. Like, okay, then you got books. So your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. You can take that as it resonates. I don't know. For some of you, that might be true. I think there's also something to be said about books improving on, like self-help books, if you like self-help books. Or maybe you guys could bond on books. Like, maybe you both are like readers. Then vacuum away fear. Vacuum away fear in itself is just letting go. Okay, so we're reiterating everything that I've already said at this point. So I'm going to do one more deck, which is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. To see, I want to ask for the first one to be your energy. Turtle. I think you just got to get out of your shell, is generally what that's going to be telling you right now. You may be a water sign. That's a possibility. Now for their person's energy. Oh my. You got 3 for your person, so that might help you figure out who they are. Buffalo, cheetah, and gazelle. Those are all interestingly different. Especially since like a cheetah usually is the one chasing a gazelle in any sort of the word, but also I feel like this person just has like interestingly different sides to them. So before I get into like what the book says, what I'm getting for them at least is like they could be like probably slow and take their time, but then they have a completely other side of them that's just like spunky and fiery and quick. They might be funny, might be quick-witted, but I think there's a possibility that you maybe just like intimidate them a little bit or scare them, or at least have them put up like, I know a gazelle doesn't have antennas, but like they're like spidey senses are tingling kind of thing when you're around. Oh, okay, at least for the buffalo, they are grounded yet heavenly. I feel like they're a trustworthy person. They are honestly like your ideal partner here. I just want to find the turtle one because I think I already get the gist of that side of things. Okay, now your energy. You may possibly be like an old soul. That's what this is saying at least. You are probably like decently grounded, but also like have the flexibility and fluidity to not just be like boring and grounded. Like you're grounded in the earth, like you're down to earth, but I think also I'm getting humble. You are humble, but I think like, okay, this is what it says when it's in balance: peaceful, adventurous, and productive. So yeah, but when you're out of balance, you can slow down to a halt. So when you get out of your way, that's when things can blossom for you. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do right now. I've been reading this group for like almost 40 minutes. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it kind of resonated a little bit. Please let me know in the comments if it did resonate. If you want to, like and subscribe if you want. And yeah, I hope the rest of your quarantine is okay, and have a good one. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, hi group 2. You chose attachment. So, we'll see what that means for you. You may be holding on to someone from the past or something along those lines. But we will see what the cards say for you, what to expect for you guys during and post quarantine for your love life for group 2. Okie dokie. We're starting out with the Five of Pentacles and then the Chariot. You or the person you're dealing with could possibly be a Cancer. Yeah, I'm already seeing there's some healing that you have to do, or you're almost completed, or you will be almost completed when quarantine's up. I think that is kind of your priority, because like with the attachment card being like the card you picked, I'm seeing that you're definitely holding on to the past. I think you're definitely concerned with money right now, or security, or you're just maybe in the mindset where you're like, I'm gonna be alone forever, which is an understandable energy for someone who's single or who has been single for a while, but you're only gonna manifest being alone forever if you continually think you're gonna be alone forever, so it's not the most positive thing to think. Got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Four of Cups. So yeah, that's just more energy saying you need some time to yourself to heal, so that's good that you have this quarantine period. You or the person you're dealing with may be a Taurus or a Libra with the Empress card there. I just want to get more cards before I get into a deeper reading for you. And Justice. That's Libra again. So you may be a Libra. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of Libra energy going on then. I think you're the type of person who looks ahead in a relationship, and I can relate to this. Like, you just want the perfect relationship. You don't really think about how you're going to get there. You just want to be there. And that's why it can be a bit of a fantasy to be in a relationship, because you're like, you imagine the perfect situation, but there's work you have to do, and like you have to have all your like ducks in a row kind of thing to have that in order. After, like, when I use a different deck, I'm going to get more into like who is going to be coming into your life post thing. Like right now I'm not seeing a specific person coming into your life. There could be like an air sign, like that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't see that as like coming forward to like be with you. It's a possibility, but like I'll this is going to be an in-depth reading, so we have more and more cards to come, so no worries there. But I'm definitely seeing like you have to have some healing, and use this quarantine to like at least like adjust your mindset so you don't hinder yourself, and see like, I don't know, with the Chariot I'm like, don't see things in black and white, see things in gray. I think you kind of have to like take the middle road sometimes, or instead of seeing the end goal and like charging forth with a aggressive energy, maybe chillax a bit, because you have a few like you at least like the Justice is a balance energy, like middle road kind of thing. The Chariot is a middle road energy, the Justice card is a middle energy, the Empress is a chilled out, beautiful, I'm gonna sit back in my throne energy, because I think that kind of energy is just going to create more and more tower moments for you, which we go through tower moments to grow, but it's not an ideal situation you want to go through over and over and over again. So yeah, I'm going to move to another deck. I do like the Cat Tarot deck. I'm going to go to my Cat Tarot deck and see, is there a person coming forward post-quarantine, or is there going to be a love relationship? What is happening in their love life post-quarantine? I'm not seeing you talking to someone right now, whereas like the first group was like so obviously like there's probably someone in their life. This one, like, I don't see that there's someone in your life right now. So I feel like that's why you're like kind of down on yourself, because you're like, I'm not talking to anybody right now. Like, no one's interested in me right now. I'm all alone. I'm bored. I'm in this situation where like I can't meet anybody, because we can't meet anybody unless it's like online, which online is like, ugh. You do you if you like online stuff. I don't know. That's not for me. Got the 8 of Pentacles. The Hermit. King of Cups. Okay, here we are. Temperance. The 2 of Swords. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So you got the Queen of Cups as well, and the 10 of Cups. Alrighty, you guys. If you let yourself be fooled by your thoughts and your doubts in yourself, you won't get to your potential of having what you desire, is what I'm getting in this. There's definitely somebody at some point, I'm thinking like not immediately after quarantine period of time, but I'm thinking like within a year after, there could be somebody who is a counterpart for you. We'll see more time-wise, like later, if I can possibly get time like cards coming out. But you yourself are going to be your worst enemy if that comes to it. I think like you maybe what your habit is working too hard for a relationship and then it not either being reciprocated, or like you just put too much energy into it, as opposed to, yeah, you come in with like the Knight of Swords energy where you're like, I'm gonna make this work, this is gonna be the best thing ever, but then they're not being, I don't know, it's just like too much of a, like an aggressive energy towards it, as opposed to being more grounded and letting things flow and not making it the best relationship ever. Because if it's meant to be, it'll already be the best relationship ever. And I think this time for you to be in isolation with the Hermit card is gonna maybe help you like chill out a bit. And with the Temperance card, this is just patience card. Yeah, I definitely think there's gonna be a period of time before this person comes in, but you got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups and then the 10 of Cups, which for me, that in itself is just beautiful. You or they may be both water signs with those. I'm also seeing like a significant amount of water, even though Temperance is a Sagittarius card. There's just like, I don't know, water energy here. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Hermit is Virgo, and as I said, this is already Sagittarius. But yeah, there's definitely an opportunity coming. It's just a matter of if you are ready to take it. And I definitely see a, on the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Wands, which is typically a conflict energy. However, in this deck, I see it as a playful kind of energy. And I think you guys are gonna have a playful, when you accept the playful energy as opposed to the controlling the situation energy. I don't know. I'm gonna move on to one oracle deck for the moment, and then I'll probably go back into tarot. That's what I did to the first group. So you got Summer Solstice and New Moon Promise. And look, on that deck, on that picture, you definitely have the ability to have what you desire. It's, yeah, these are just positive energies. Positive, this is positive, like sunshine and lollipops, makes me think of that. It's like the sun card essentially. And then this one is newness and starting over. I think you need to maybe, yeah, go into the hermit mode and go into yourself, figure out, is there any bad habits that I have that like I could fix, and just like be self-aware and just like point out in myself and fix them. Purification, as I said that. And passion. Because I find, well, you could possibly lose the passion in your relationship if you, or like lose sight of what you got together for if you control it too much. Okay, first time I cut the deck, I get the 6 of water here, so you could possibly know this person from the past, who this person is. There isn't too much information on them as of right now, so we'll see if there's more. Tell me about this person. Tell me about the person who in real life, not their fantasy, will come forward within a year after quarantine. Also, I apologize, my family is noisy. Got the Magician. I find that interesting because I think that I specifically was like someone who's not your fantasy, who's like in real life gonna come forward. I think there's a possibility they could be a mix of both, because you're maybe manifesting them, like, and or they could be manifesting you, something like that. Tell me more about the person. I'm getting air energy here. So, Queen of Air, the 9 of Air. I think you or both of you could deal with anxiety. Oh man. Okay, there's a lot of air here, so like you, either both of you or one of you, it could be an air sign. And then you have the 10 of Cups again. 10 of Water. Okay. So definitely one of you could be like witchy, because like when this card comes up with like the kind of crystal ball image, I'm like, that's a very witchy image. And beside the Magician, which is already the witchy card, I'm seeing there's like manifestation going on. With the 9 of Air, yeah, there's the anxiety there too, though. Some of you, if you know this person or this person's from your past, they may already kind of have their eyes on you. If this is the case for you, they may be like looking at your social media kind of situation. That's a possibility if you know this person already or have known this person in the past. I don't think you are interested in them right now, but they might have their eye on you. Yeah, but you have unicorns on your cards here. 3 of them. 3 of them have unicorns. So, although I said someone who isn't a fantasy, I think your person who is like your dream person is gonna come in. You're gonna be like, what in the hell? How is this possible? But like, just take it, accept it. Cause like, you got unicorns here, which are like, oh my god, more unicorns. I didn't even notice unicorns on this deck. And then every freaking card with unicorns is coming out right now. Yeah, you're gonna find you got the Lover's card too. They could be a Gemini, you might be a Gemini. There's a lot of air energy, so that's like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a lot of that here. Oh my god. You got the Queen and the King of Air, so you guys are a divine pair when you come together. You both will find each other to be unicorns. You both might be very unique people, and which is why when you come together and find each other, either find each other or re-find each other, it's going to be like, how are you even like a real person in my life right now? Like, I thought you were just a fantasy in my head. like, because like when you come together, it's going to be an equal give and take situation, and you're also going to be very, like, it's going to be a happily ever after situation. But I think both of you or one of you is manifesting it, which is why it's going to come out perfectly, because people are manifesting it. Okay. Now you got the Queen of Water coming out, the Knight of Water, oh my god, the Ten of Earth, and the Justice. So more air energy. That's Libra. These are obviously water energies. You got the Ten of Water and the Ten of Earth, which are the two most positive tens in tarot. So you're going to be both financially just like on it with this person, as well as emotionally. This person is your counterpart, I'm seeing. Like, you just gotta be patient and not be in the mindset where you're holding yourself back, because that's the only reason you will not be successful if that's the case. Oh my god, yeah. They're gonna see you as like someone they would want to have their children, and I think they're gonna see that like fairly quickly, which for them will probably be like, what the hell, I never think like that, that's weird. I want some more information about them. Oh, the High Priestess, oh my god, yeah, one of you is definitely very mystic, putting that there. You might be. I mean, I say this as if I'm talking to a woman. Take it how it resonates. Seven of Earth. But yeah, there's going to be a pause before the action happens. Like, you just gotta be patient with it. I don't know, I'm finding this interesting right now. Page of Water. I think there's a chance, because like you haven't gotten the King of Water yet. If it comes out later, like, I might slightly renege on what I say, but I think like they will be developed in other ways, but emotionally they may not be fully developed. Do you know what I mean? They may be a bit flighty as far as emotions go. You won't be. You have the Queen of Water coming out. I'm talking to the feminine energy right now. The masculine energy probably will be slightly more needing to grow, but I think you will help them grow. Got the Five of Earth again, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Earth. Yeah, I think you just, well, as far as right now in this climate goes, you might be out of work. But you have the Queen of Earth coming out, so it's that in itself is immediately just telling you don't have anything to worry about. And the Sun is on the bottom of the deck. So you basically got the Sun twice, with the Summer Solstice card being earlier. So really, this is like your be-all, end-all, like, happily ever after kind of situation. I think that was the Queen of Swords again. Jack of Swords. It's hard to see. But so that's another, like, that's like the Knight of Swords that you had earlier, which is like to do with going at things really fast. I think they might be slightly like that as well, which is why you guys are going to be complimenting each other. That's the Five of Pentacles again. Six of Swords. Let things flow organically. Take the calm waterway. And the Three of Swords, I think there's a possibility that you've been hurt, which is why you have maybe the attachment card to begin with. You've been hurt recently, and you need this time to heal, which is maybe why this person won't be fully sent into your life until like later. Sent or resent if you know them already. Yeah. Balance spirituality and practicality. That's a Pisces card, and you're very close to achieving your goal. So if you've been manifesting things, your words are being heard and whatnot. Fiery climax approaches. Yeah, so that's an Aries card as well, by the way. I think this is already reiterating what I said. Basically the fact that it's in due time that you're going to be meeting this person, and trust that it's when you are actually ready, because a lot of the time you can think you're ready but you're not ready, which is why it's saying you're close to achieving your goal, but like you gotta wait on it, because something like that, it takes time, and they want to make sure that you're ready for it when it comes. And don't let your past hold you back. We kind of already were talking about that earlier as well. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't be attached to your past. You gotta start to let things go. Because this divine partnership, whatever you want to call it, the one you're supposed to be with, is not going to come until you are actually ready. There's a wave with things as far as that goes. See, I said up to like probably a year after. I think there's a chance that it could also be longer. Like, I don't want to say that and you be upset with me for saying that, but honestly, the timeline of this is all dependent on you. It's dependent on how you grow and how you are ready. It's when you're ready that it'll happen. But you can't keep telling yourself, oh, I'm going to be single forever. That's not a mindset that will get you anywhere. Remain positive. What the frick did I just say? And you had a no card come out. And I think that's to do with you telling yourself no. Because there might be a doubt in you where, like, while you're manifesting, you're like, do I really deserve this? And, like, you do really deserve this. So, like, it's you telling yourself no. Like, it's funny because it says remain positive and then no comes out. My camera stopped recording. I don't know when it started. Or stopped my talking. The get for more information card, I think, is to do with making sure you are very specific if you are manifesting with what you want, because they'll give you what you say, but if you're not specific, it could be something slightly off of what you want, because they'll give you what you say. If you believe in that. Don't stop and let go, which let go is inherently the message of your message. If you get nervous, focus on service. Okay, put your intention in answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. And heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. So, really, I think maybe you get addicted to focusing on the past. Even though, like, we don't necessarily want to do that, or you think of, like, the lost opportunities you had, just get rid of that. And I think for this, maybe for when this person comes into your life, you're going to need to, they're going to maybe make you nervous. I'm sensing. Which, if somebody makes you nervous, it's telling you to focus on service. So, but it's also to do with, like, manifesting too. So the law of attraction. So, like, when you start seeing the law of attraction start to work, it can be a little, like, scary. I don't know. You take that advice how you need in your life. I also want to mention release is on the bottom of the deck. Another thing for that same message. First one I'm going to take for your energy. You got the moth energy. I'm going to see what your significant other or this other person's energy is. Wow. Interesting how both groups have had 3 cards pop out for the significant other's energy. There's this similar. The cheetah came out for the first group as well. Anyways, that doesn't matter. So you got 2 fire cards and 1 water card. And you yourself got an air card. So for the moth, I think for you means you need to go through like a metamorphosis kind of situation. Although it's not like a butterfly, a moth also kind of goes through that. They go from a caterpillar to a moth, or whatever the proper term for their caterpillar. But I think when you go through that, you'll be like free and you'll be able to fly. And I think the moth also has like a crazed energy, which once you tame that energy a little bit, as far as like the flightiness part of it, it's okay to have like energy, but making sure you're kind of grounded in your decisions and making positive decisions as opposed to ungrounded ones is when you'll be in the best space. And for your person, I'm seeing they're a passionate person. I think they're surprising. I think they may surprise you a lot. They're quick moving, so when you meet them, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all got down decently quickly, or they wanted to get down decently quickly. It's not because they just want that, it's because that's just like their quick moving type of person with all this fiery energy. Yeah, I feel like they're sneaky though, as far as like they might, if they know who you are already, they may already be like spying on you on social media or whatever. But I also think they're very homely, and they maybe care about their family a lot. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for them. Okay, I hope that resonated. Oh my god, and on the bottom of the deck is the butterfly, which is like... Anyways, okay. Yeah. Alright, so I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comments. If it didn't, you can feel free to pick another pile if you want to. Also, like and subscribe if you want. Yeah, I hope the rest of your quarantine is okay. Stay safe, sane, and healthy. Okay, goodbye. Okay, last but not least, the third pile. You actually got 2 energy oracles, one of which is man holding a coin, other is hostilities. So to begin with, that's kind of telling me that possibly your person could be like an earth sign, because this to me is like King of Pentacles, so earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I think you may also be I don't want to say hostile in relationships, but I think you can maybe be quick to judge. That's just a first impression. We will see with what the cards say. Let's go with this here. Alright, we'll see what the cards say for you for pile 3. Sorry, my family's being extremely loud. I'm seeing a bit of nice cups cards coming out while I'm shuffling, or like while I'm cutting the deck and shuffling, so it seems like a positive energy for this group. We will see what comes out though. Alright, first card that comes out is the 6 of Cups. That already tells me there's a fairly good chance that you either already know this person, or if you don't already know this person, like if they're from your past, if you don't know them, sorry, they could be from like a past life situation. You have like a connection that way. You have the 3 of Wands, the Empress, and the Daughter of Cups, which is like the Page of Cups. I'm gonna move these over. So already I'm seeing that. Okay, I was gonna say like the 3 of Wands is more so an energy where it's like you're turning your back on the things you know don't work now, and you're fully putting your energy fully into what you know works. So I think with this imagery, like you see that colorful space in the middle, you've been living on the outside of that, but now you're finally zoning in and honing in on what you know is going to work for you as far as approaching love and other people and the possibility of love. There's definitely nice energy here. Okay, as far as like, this person will see you as the Empress, which is like the ideal woman. If you are a woman watching, take it how it resonates. I'm sorry, I talk as if it's always women because I'm a woman, and so like, I don't know. But there's that aspect. I think that, but also you've got the Devil energy here too, which is like lustful energy. So I think, as well as the beauty, they're going to find you like sexy. That's very fast to get into that kind of energy. So we'll see what else comes out. As far as signs I'm seeing right now, you've got a decent, like, you have 2 Cups cards, so that's water energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You also have the Devil card, which is Capricorn, and the Empress is Venus, which is Taurus and Libra. Got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. 9 of Swords. Huh. You have very positive top row, and your bottom row is turning out to be maybe an underlying thing for you. Just want to get one more card or something. Father of Pentacles. Okay. You know what? I want one more. Or a couple more. Okay. Alright. So, I think these are your fears and anxieties. I mean, this card in itself is anxiety. So, I'll go with first. If you don't know this person already, when you meet them, or you may be just afraid when it comes to, when I meet this person, how am I going to act? Because you maybe are the type of person that pushes people away. Yeah, you could have possibly just be the type to push people away, even if you care for them. So I'm seeing, because of that, when it comes to eventually meeting the person that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life, you're scared that you might do the same thing. But definitely the person when that happens, like the person you meet, is definitely going to be like a secure energy, so I don't think you have to worry about that. That's actually interesting because you have man holding a coin over here, and the Father of Pentacles is essentially the same card and energy, so your person might be an earth sign, which I already said, so Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And Capricorn's here as well, and Taurus is here, so yeah, there's a lot of that kind of energy. I think, okay, if you do happen to know them already, I'm not 100% yet as far as like if you do or don't right now. There's a sense with the Temperance card that I'm getting that maybe you don't know them yet, because that's a Patience card. That's a Sagittarius energy as well, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, I think they'll come into your life, if they're not already in your life, when you have dealt with this. This is just full anxiety. This is acceptance, and like when you accept the pain you felt from the past, and maybe once you feel a bit more secure in whether it's finances or just like in yourself, just secure when you're like not a wilted rose, when you feel like you can stand tall and confident, like in the Empress energy. Because they'll see you as the Empress when they come into your life. However, you need to be in that energy for them to see that. So I think that's the general message here as far as when they're coming into your life. As far as if this is right after quarantine, I don't know for sure. It depends how quickly you get into that energy. If you do already know this person, or if this person already knows you, I think there's a chance that they could be looking at your social media, or you might be, if you know them, you might be the one like kind of stalking them, because this is Daughter of Swords, not Page, like, which it's the same as the Page, but like the daughter energy gives me more feminine energy. And you also have the Daughter of Cups here too. So I think if you know this person, your love and relationship is at the beginning stages, because there's like this undeveloped energy as far as that goes. And you have the Moon on the bottom of the deck, so that's Pisces energy. You could be a Pisces possibly. You don't have to be. But that also just shows, like, there's also the Moon in the Empress card too, so, like, on the card, physically. But I think if you are, like, looking at the Moon wise, if you know this person, you definitely have not expressed your feelings at all. Or you're not completely sure what those feelings are yet. You haven't really put your finger on it. Yeah, but definitely the person who's going to be in your life is going to be a secure energy, and a grounded energy. I'm saying energy a lot. Sorry about that. I read the cards in energies, so that's why I say energy a lot. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You got the Three of Swords again. So, I know it's kind of hard to see these on the camera because it's like black on black. Okay. So you got the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, which is like holding on to things too much. You're holding things too close to you. Or you're being maybe too controlling of situations. Which you also had the Joker card come out, which is the Fool card. So that in itself is like encouraging the opposite energy of the Four of Pentacles. You have like the Three of Swords again. So you definitely are in need of dealing with past pains, or just growing from them. I think for like the Seven of Pentacles energy, you're definitely in a situation where if you're currently in work, I think there's a chance like you might still be working right now. If not, just whatever. Either you're still working right now and trying to work your way up as far as things go right now. And if you are not currently working because you're not an essential worker, then you were in a place before you lost your job at that point in time, where you were trying to work up the ranks to be a bit more of in a better financial state. And I definitely think that's like something that's going to be like you're seeing that. There's also the Nine of Pentacles here too. So you're definitely, when you'll gain the confidence in yourself once you feel financially stable. So, but I see that happening for you after the quarantine happens. Like there's a possibility for a raise, or like, I don't know, you moving up in your job. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, that's a very independent energy. And you will have had, I don't know, positive reinforcement as far as that goes. Where you'll feel more confident. And that's with the Success card. The Six of Wands is there. And you also got the Jack of Pentacles. So you got a lot of Pentacles cards here. I think you're concerned about work. So if you're not currently working, that might be why. But you also probably are still working, even if you're not working right now. You're working for something else, because that's the Ten of Wands there. So you're overworking yourself. So be careful about not overworking yourself, because things are going to work for you anyway, as far as that goes. Even if you don't think that's going to happen for you. Do you know what I mean? Did that make any sense? I don't really know. Yeah, you're definitely going to have an offer. You're going to be moving up in your job. That's your goal. Whether that's during the quarantine period, if you're currently working, or if that's after the quarantine period, if you go back to work then. So either way, you're going to get kind of what you want. You got the Six of Pentacles there, as I said that. So yeah, you're definitely going to get where you want to be as far as money goes. I think you're just more so nervous about not being stable enough for someone else to come into your life, which is like an understandable energy to be in. But as I said that, you are good enough comes out. You are good enough. And that's a Virgo card, so you could be a Virgo, your person might be a Virgo. That's an earth energy, so more earth energy. We got a lot of earth energy going on here. Like literally almost all of those cards were pentacles, so there's a lot of earthy energy going on. Take it as it resonates, though. Obviously if that doesn't resonate for you, whatever. And believe in the impossible. Sorry, my sister's playing the piano. Believe in the impossible. I think you've maybe lost hope in love as far as that goes. You just have so much anxiety under here about relationships and love. So I think you kind of have to like let that go, and like what you think is not gonna happen ever, or like is only in the movie situation, you have to like believe in that, or else you're just gonna not have it happen for you. The answers you need are coming, and a new start is coming. So yeah, a new start is coming, and with the explanation, I don't know, there's an exclamation point at the end of that sentence too, so I'm seeing it maybe sooner rather than later as far as out of quarantine goes. But I don't know, we'll see what happens as far as... Why do I keep getting called to this deck? This deck's energy today. Sorry, the deck I'm about to use. Okay, what's this person like? What is this person like? What is the High Priest person like? More earth energy. Ace of Earth. 10 of Earth. 7 of Water. So definitely there's like earth energies here. The Awakening card, which is the Hanged Man. King of Water. Okay, already what's here though, you got the Ace and the 10 right beside each other. So I'm seeing like there's a, like when you start up with this person, whenever that is, which I'm kind of getting like not too far ahead, but not too soon. Like it's kind of like a few, like at least a few months after the quarantine has finished, like is when things are going to start with this person. Oh God. A lot of things are coming out right now. Oh my God. Okay. Jeez, as I'm saying all these things. Okay. Page of Earth. King of Earth. Oh my God. You've got a lot of earth and water energy coming out. 2 of Earth, 2 of Water, 10 of Water. Holy shit. And 2 of Air. Holy God. Okay, 100%. I think, okay, not 100%, but like for sure there's a decent chance that one of you could be an earth sign. I'm getting that they maybe are an earth sign. Or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. One of you could be an earth sign and the other might be a water sign. Or like in their chart somewhere. Or in the chart. Whatever. Wow. Okay. You've got like a lot of similar energies as far as like numbering goes. You got the Ace of Earth beside the 10 of Earth. So as soon as things start, it's going to feel like, yeah, this is it. It's going to feel like you're going to feel that really, really quickly. Either that or there could be 2 people who you're interested in. Maybe that's why you got 2 cards at the beginning. And that's why you have like 3-2 cards that just came out. There might be 2 people who are possible options. You have a 7 of Water card, so options. 2 of Earth, you're going to have to weigh your options. However, there's definitely going to be one of them that is a soul counterpart here. One might be an earth sign, one might be a water sign. I think your first impression of the person who is like more in the earth energy, who like you might work with them, whatever, you're maybe not going to take them as seriously at the beginning, because you're going to think of them as more of like an underdeveloped like kind of page situation, but they're going to show you very, very quickly that they are in fact like more of a king, someone you would want to spend your life with, as far as like, not, they're gonna show you they're mature. If this is a two people situation, there's obviously a possibility that this could be just one person's energy, but like there's an obvious split here you can see. I think there's a good chance there's two people involved in this one. Definitely one of them is going to be like a happily ever after situation, or if that's not necessarily the case, one of the people sees you as the happily ever after, like this is the person I could see me spending the rest of my life with. However, I definitely think at least one of them, I'm sensing, since it's on this side, the more like watery person who is like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, might be a bit more of a blocked energy. They might be holding themselves back. They might feel like they can't approach you. Doesn't mean that these feelings are any less true. They are also coming up as a king, so either option seems okay. This option just seems a bit more like stable as far as energies go. I keep saying energies. If these represent your people, I find it interesting how the man holding a coin, the hostilities card would represent the water side of things. So I'm seeing like the more emotional energy might be a bit more hostile in relationships, or at least more like judgmental on themselves in relationships, but may end up taking that out on the person if that's the case. And then the man holding a coin side of things is more here. I want to clarify. You guys have an interesting pile right now. What do I want? I want you. Okay, I want to clarify, since you have two people, I'm going to need to clarify for both people, like both different people coming up. They're both coming up as kings, so they're both like developed, and they're not like super immature, either of them. You might think the page is immature, but he or she may only give off that vibe. But I think, yeah, here, let me. Okay, let's clarify the earth side first. Please tell me more about the earth side, the earth person. The first person, the man holding a coin. Okay. We got the Three of Spring. You know what, I'm just going to put these on top of it. Three of Spring. The Wheel, the King of Summer. So they're also coming up as like a King of Water. Nine of Spring. Queen of Spring. Okay, let's get one more just so we can make that an even number. And the Chariot. So for the first person, the man holding a coin side of things, we are getting a fate. Like there's a chance that this person may be the person that you pick, if that's the case. Like you have two options, so obviously it's all up to you. But like this person being more stable, there's a chance that you'll probably pick them. This is just confirmation that they are also going to be emotionally available, not just like financially stable and like grounded. They're also going to be emotionally available for you. They're gonna probably see you as very, very, very beautiful. They're gonna see you as sensual. I think I said that earlier. They're gonna see you as like attractive in like several different ways, if you know what I mean. They'll see you as like a hard worker. I I think they will also be interested in like moving forward with you, like at a reasonable pace, like not slow moving or anything, but like, I don't know, they definitely are interested in going through life with you at like, they look like they're moving at a reasonable pace. This is also a Cancer card, even though this is on the water side of things. Just thought I'd mention that. The Wheel is a Fate card, and for the Three of Spring, I'm seeing like, if you pick this person, you're gonna leave all other things behind. Like, not all other things, but like things that you find you used to waste time on, you're gonna leave those behind and pursue forward with this person. Do I want to continue? Is there anything else? Then there's the King of Spring, which is the counterpart for the Queen of Spring and the Prince of Summer. They could possibly come forward and ask and offer you their heart on whatnot. And I definitely see you guys could be counterparts. Four of Autumn is on the bottom of the deck, so I think as long as you're not being too controlling of the situation, this will happen as far as that goes. Let's see the other side of things. Tell me about the hostility side. Knight of Raphael, so that's more water energy. Two of Gabriel, that's fire energy, and King of Gabriel is fire energy. Queen of Raphael. There, man, you got like 5 of Gabriel. Let's just get one more. Or 2 more. Wow, they got the Hanged Man again. Okay, you got the 8 of Gabriel. Yeah, okay. Jeez, you guys got something confusing. Okay. I honestly personally can't help you make this decision because this is solely up to you. Like, both of these people are quality people. There's a very good possibility that both of them are soulmates for you, and it just so happens that they both just come into your life at the same time, which is really unfortunate because you're supposed to learn from your soulmates no matter what. Like, and you have multiple of them. Sorry, my camera stopped recording. I don't know where it stopped. I was saying they see you as like a kind, open, beautiful hearted person, and like the Knight of Raphael is the same as the Prince of Summer, so I think they too are going to be the one to make the move. You might have 2 people making moves towards you, like putting their heart on their sleeves towards you. But they also got the Hanged Man again, which is like, this is the Hanged Man. It's just perspective in this one, which means this person might be slightly quicker to make that decision towards you. Actually, I don't know, because they have the 8 of Gabriel over here, which is the 8 of Wands. Man, you guys got a confusing thing going on. Okay, you're definitely going to have to balance your options. Like, I think this person might be aware that they're an option as opposed to the only one in your life, which is why the 2 of Gabriel, which is the 2 of Wands, came up. I think they're aware that you have options. And they want to be the person you pick, but I think they're also like that also might make them a little self-conscious and might be why they're a bit more hesitant to come forward with their feelings, even though they really, really want to. Like, they have this passion underneath them, this fire. There's a lot of fire signs here, like fire things here. But like, they also got the Victory card. My God, you guys got a decision on your hands. You have 2 significant energies. 2 significant. This is like stumping me here. All right. With the 5 of Gabriel under here, though, I think there's a chance that if you don't pick this person, it may result in a bit of a conflict, which is like, you got to go with what your heart calls to you to. Like, both of these, I'm seeing, like, I adore both of these energies, and I'm a water sign, so I slightly relate more to this side of things. But both are beautiful energies, and really, when it comes time, you're gonna have to be the one to pick. This person is like earthy and passionate. Like, this one's more earthy and fiery, and this one's more watery and fiery. So it's up to you. Like, whew, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go with some more oracle cards, and then we'll wrap this up. You guys have got an interesting love life ahead of you. I can't tell you guys who to pick, because obviously that's all on you. Like, you have to make that judgment yourself. Okay, mountain strength. Wolf instinct. I mean, is there one more? And focus. Man, you guys, oh God, I don't even know how to reiterate these things. Like, this situation is going to make you a very strong person, a very intuitive person. You're going to feel, you're going to grow from having this happen to you. However, like, I think it's going to cause you to have more clarity in just every aspect of your life. Maybe you're the type of person who doesn't normally get this much attention, and then all of a sudden there's two people wanting you at once. So it could be just a lot for you to handle. I'll do this deck, and then we'll do the spirit animal deck as well. I mean, since you have two people, I'll pull a few more cards from that. We'll see what this comes out. We got trust. Oh, that's nice to know. There's a peaceful resolution. And it's all to do with perfect timing. And I have within the next few weeks on the bottom of the deck. So that could be, I'm going to take that as the next few weeks after quarantine is finished. So I was thinking like more so a few months, but like that could be a couple months with the next few weeks. But like, yeah, you definitely are going to have this going on pretty soon after you're out of quarantine. Okay, let's get this. I'm going to look at your energy first. You got the fox energy. So I was already kind of getting a little bit of that earlier with, was it you that I said you're just like attractive, like people find you, maybe not, but I think all of a sudden, like, you may have gone through like a glow up. All this rest and relaxation of quarantine has made you kind of like be glowing when you come out of it. So you're gonna be just like extremely like attractive to people when you come out of this. Okay, now I'm gonna get the energy of the man holding a coin. Can I get the energy of the man holding a coin? Why is it that they always want to give me 3 cards? Huh. Oh no, we're gonna go back. You know what? I'll give you those. Yeah, we're gonna just do those 2 for now. Those 2 are apex predators. Wow. And right beside this lion here, they might be you might feel like you're not like up to that level. This person might be extremely like attractive. You might put them on a pedestal, or everyone might put them on a pedestal. They might be the type of person where a lot of people are very interested in them. Like, they find them very attractive, very sexy. They might be like very, those are apex predators there. I don't know, take with that what you will. They might be like someone who's like higher on the totem pole is what I'm getting as far as socially attractiveness. Can I get the energy of the hostility side? Got a cheetah, which is another apex predator. Whoever is watching, oh my god. And the snake, which snakes just give me a Scorpio energy, even though that's technically not the same thing. You got a major apex predator over here kind of thing. Like, you're the fox though, so you're hot stuff as well, and you're like right above the wolf instinct thing here too, so I'm also seeing like the fox and the wolf for you. But these people who are interested in you, I want to get one more for the person on the hostility side, because the cheetah, they I mean, with the 8 of Ariel down here, which is the 8 of Wands, they're quick paced as far as their passion goes. Oh, and they've got the Phoenix. Guys, you got a tough decision on your hands. You have one who is like, I don't know, if I'm gonna give an example, like I don't know, like Channing Tatum, like Zac Efron type on this side, and on this side, I don't know, as far as examples go. This person I feel like is slightly more unique, if you know what I mean. Like with the Phoenix in itself, whoa. Phoenix is not a real creature, and they're getting that energy. Even though they have maybe slightly more problems, they're not as put together, there's a possibility that they may be more to offer. Let me get one more for the other side, because now that I've given 3 to this one, oh god. Another one for man holding a coin. Elephant. So yeah, this person's more of like a strong energy that is like a comfortable energy, because you know what to expect in a sense, because they're secure and everything, like they're a great energy. Whereas this one's more surprised, this side's more surprising, and they may be more unique. In the end, it's going to be like what you're more into. They'll be like very fiery though, like with the Phoenix and like the cheetah, very fiery. But they also have like the snake there, so I think they'll surprise you maybe more. It's up to you what you're into. I hope this was resonant for you guys or somebody. Your reading was the longest out of the 3 for sure, because of the 2 people aspect. But I hope you have a great rest of your quarantine. If you resonated with this, feel free to please comment and let me know. As well as if you're interested, like and subscribe. No pressure though. Yeah, have a great rest of your quarantine. Stay safe, stay sane, and healthy. Okay, bye-bye.